Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jason and I'm back with another video for the fitness faction. I don't know if you've noticed, but I just got these shirts custom made for the fitness faction. Right now I've only got two, like one for me and one spare one just in case. I'm just playing around with a couple of designs and yeah, I'm just really sussing a few things out to see if people are interested. And yeah, if enough people show some interest, I'm definitely going to start selling these shirts. So let me know what you think and I'll try and get the ball rolling on these t-shirts. So what I wanted to talk to you today about is deloading. You might have heard the term before, and it's something that has recently come into popularity within the fitness world, you know. You might hear people saying, oh, take a deload week every couple of weeks or so on, you know, whatever. So what is a deload? Basically a deload is a period of time where you go to the gym and you lower the intensity a bit, you know, you sort of take it easy, and what this allows your body to do is allows your body to recover, you know, just to give it a break. Like instead of like a lot of people say you should take 1 week off every couple of months. Well, I kind of disagree with that. I think you should instead take deload weeks every couple of weeks. At first I used to not really rate deload weeks, you know, I used to think they were a waste of time, they didn't really do anything. And that was until I started using Jim Wendler's 5-3-1 program. And in that program, he actually implemented the deload week every 4 weeks. And at first I wasn't going to do it, you know, I was just going to push through and keep going heavy, but I thought, you know what, let's keep an open mind and let's try out deloading. And yeah, I love it, you know, I've never really looked back, and I would now recommend deloading to anyone who lifts, especially if you're lifting heavy, you know. It just gives your body a chance to recover, like your joints, tendons, you know, everything is just put under so much stress, especially when you're lifting heavy, and you should really take the time to let your body recover, you know, instead of missing out, like not attending the gym at all for a whole week, like every 12 weeks or so on, or whatever is recommended. I think it's far better to throw in a deload week every, say, 4 or 5 weeks, and that way you allow your body to just recuperate a bit, you know. So, and you'll find that I found that when I started using deload weeks, my gains increased, you know, like the week after a deload. So like I'd take a deload and then the week after I would, you know, I'd smash PRs, you know, I'd feel refreshed. Every workout was really good. So I highly recommend at least thinking about a deload week, you know, just try it out. If you don't like it, fair enough, then don't do it. But it's something that I would really recommend. You know, I used to be pretty ignorant and say, oh, you know, I don't need a deload, you know, I'm better than that, you know, 100% all the time, you know, why deloads are a waste of time. But they're not, you know, they really allow your body to recover, and in the long run will allow you to make better gains. Well, that's what I found, you know. As soon as I started taking deload weeks, my strength increased, I managed to pack on some size, you know, everything went up. So, yeah, I highly recommend them. Also, another thing about deloads that a lot of people tend to overlook is the fact that they allow you to, you know, perfect your form. Like, since you've got that period of time of going down at lower intensity, means you're using a bit lighter weight. So you can just work on your form, you know, stay really focused, you know, focus on like every aspect of your movement. Well, that's what I do in my deload weeks anyway. You know, like I try and make sure I'm getting the full range of motion, you know, because let's be honest, when you're lifting really heavy weights really intensely, like your form can never be 100% perfect. So I use the deloads to basically just perfect my form, you know, continually trying to, you know, improve. And I noticed that my form has just like gone up as well. Like the improvement by taking deload weeks and using the time to, you know, just think about my form instead of thinking about like just lifting the weight kind of thing, but like just taking the time to slowly do the movements, it's just helped me so much. So a lot of you might be asking, like, when should you take a deload? Well, personally, if you're lifting heavy, I think you should take it once every 4 weeks or something, maybe even every 5 or 6. But basically, when your body feels like it, like, you probably know those times like where your joints are starting to get sore, you know, like you're not recovering as fast, and you can just feel your body, like if the workouts are taking a toll on your body, that's the perfect time to take a deload week. And for me, at the moment, I'm taking them every 4 weeks because I'm currently doing Jim Wendler's 5-3-1, and that seems to be a good, how do you say, a good pace to take deloads. Maybe when I get off 5-3-1, I might experiment taking deloads every 6-7 weeks or something, just to see what the difference is. But for now, every 4 weeks is working for me. So what should you do during a deload week? Basically what I do is I just lower the weight and increase the reps. So let's say I'm normally working within the 6 to 8 rep range. Like I'm pushing really hard, you know, till almost failure on my normal workouts. Then when I deload, I might increase the reps from 10 to 12 reps. Sometimes I'll even go as high as 14 or 16 reps. And I'll just and I'll lower the weight obviously so that I can get these reps. And I'll just really focus on the form. So like a bench press, I'll like do it really slowly for say 10 to 12 reps. You know, just make sure that I'm doing my form perfectly. And yeah, sometimes like I actually get really sore after the deload workout because like I'm concentrating so hard, like I can really get that muscle burning. And since my movements are all like really slow, I find that like my muscles get really sore and I can really feel that burn. So who wouldn't I recommend a deload week to? About the only lifter that I wouldn't recommend a deload week to is the true beginner, someone who has, you know, never worked out before, is still trying to gain some strength. And yeah, when you're a beginner, your body just doesn't need the deload week. It's fresh to working out, it can recover a lot faster. The only reason you should be implementing a deload week is because over time the stress builds up on your body, and obviously you need to deload. So yeah, I would not recommend a deload week for the true beginner. And what was I going to say? There's another thing. And another thing, like I say deload week, right? But that depends on your workout program. It doesn't have to be a week. You can even just take a couple of days as a deload week, you know, like maybe 3 or 4 days. It depends what your workout program. If you're on like an upper-lower split, say 4 times a week, you might only want to take 2 sessions as a deload because it's one cycle, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, deload, it doesn't have to be a week. Just keep that in mind. It can be like a couple of days or whatever you think you need. So yeah, keep that in mind. So yeah, deload weeks. Take from this video what you will. All I can say is that if you're one of those people that are highly against deload weeks and have never tried it, like I highly recommend giving it a go. Like I used to be like that. I used to say, nah, I'll never need deload weeks. You know, what for? You know, it's a waste of time. You know, my gains are going to slow down. But when I actually went and tried it, you know, it was the complete opposite. It wasn't a waste of time. You know, my gains increased. You know, strength went up. I was breaking PRs. My workouts improved dramatically. Like I was having excellent workouts. Like I left the gym feeling, man, I smashed it today. Like all because of deload. So yeah, if you haven't tried it, highly recommend it. And let me know what you think about deload weeks. Definitely give it a shot. I'll probably end up writing an article on my website about like how to properly, like I've given you a brief explanation in this video, but I will write an article on my website explaining how to, you know, properly implement a deload week into your workout. So be sure to check that out. Be sure to check out the Facebook page, like this video, comment, subscribe. Thank you for your time today, guys, and I'll catch you guys for the next video.